Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today is October 30th, 2024. This is the daily read for the collective. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you're located. As far as the date is right, hopefully this will be helpful for you. As you can see, Wheel of Fortune, this card, we see a circle. Um, for some of us, uh, if we feel like things are not working in our favor. And if some of you feel like a lot of forces are actually against you in the current situation, um, it's best to remember that everything has a cycle. Something that is good, um, that works pretty well, it doesn't mean they're gonna work well forever. Um, Even though I know some of you have the ability to maintain a certain attitude in order um, to maintain the stability of some of the components of your life, but truly and really, there are things um, that will be um, performing better and performing worse according to different cycles. So anyway, what I want to explain is, if some of you feel like things are really bad right now, please remember the fact that it is a cycle. And the Wheel of Fortune reminds us that things are not permanent and they can change. And even though currently might not be the best time in your life, it can change when the timing is there. um, Things will change for the better or for the worse. So I would recommend not to give up. Um, I mean, at least we need to be mentally not giving up on ourselves. Um, Knowing that if we put enough time into a matter, there are chances that things can turn around somehow. Um, but we might not know when. So other than that, the Wheel of Fortune card is also representing change, and also luck. Some of you might have some kind of luck today, and hopefully this can be a turning point for your situation. If this is the energy that we should embrace to improve our lives today, then we have to recognize it and acknowledge the need for a change. And there might be circumstances that um, prompt you to rethink your plan, and there might be some kind of new opportunities that are on the horizon, um, that can lead you to think about changing your career path and your life path. Um, I don't know, will this change be benefiting everyone, but at least it is a good thing for all of us to consider all the options that can possibly improve our lives, our finances, our career, and also our happiness. When a Wheel of Fortune card appears, we have to ask ourselves, Are there any parts of our lives that we know we need to change, but we insist not to change because of the sense of stability and permanency? Um, but today's energy is encouraging us to change, to in order to thrive and maneuver a new situation. So uh, we have to acknowledge that there are a lot of things that can change in our lives, and we need to also change our response, because if we don't change our response and then just stay the same forever, um, it is a kind of lacking in flexibility, which can be, you know, detrimental in the long run. Because if we don't change, then we kind of lost track of the trend, and we're just gonna be, outdated somehow. And we don't want to be outdated, even though maybe you are someone who values history, um, vintage stuff a lot, but that doesn't mean your mentality has to be stagnated and backwards in order to appreciate those things. You can still appreciate old things and vintage stuff, while also advancing your current situation by making all those changes. So, last but not least, the Wheel of Fortune card reminds us to figure out certain areas in our lives, um, that are worth to be changed and transformed, in order to improve the general situation. So, and also, Wheel of Fortune card can also mean there are greater forces that are operating in our lives, that we can feel a little bit out of control. And in this case, we need to have faith, and we need to be very wise about the situation. Um, and Yeah, I think this is the message that I would like to share. And I hope you enjoy this video. Please consider liking and subscribing. And it's going to be really helpful for my situation. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.